when I was the first time as a specialist in eye disease, I was trained in UP, University of Philippines. I met the best ophthalmologist from Philippines who was trained in United States as I do also. Then we have a very good relationship from that. Okay, let me start with my presentation. Yeah, the topic I made is intensive workshop and seminar for how to take care and prevention of eye diseases. Prevention and take care is better than cure. And we are very happy that MGI have some devices who can help to maintain the eyes, yeah, not going to be worse, yeah, after the, and help also what the doctors did to the eye disease. The keyword of my seminar, webinar is intensive workshop, intensive seminar, take care and prevention of the eye diseases. The most important is not my presentation. The most important is what you like to know about disease and how you can manage the client with you, yeah, with our devices of MGI. That is the most important thing. So I'm very open. You want to ask any question, 24-hour to my WhatsApp number. Right now, I am assisted by a very beautiful lady, Mrs. Yusi. Yeah, she's also working in the health care as an educator. This is the second time, yeah, we have the webinar. So the goals of the webinar is a brief introduction regarding human eyes, especially the eye diseases, how to prevent, how to treat, how to care, and the most important thing, how you use the devices from MGI product to help your client and maybe to help yourself. Talking about eye disease, we have to understand the anatomy and the physiology. This is the basic knowledge. Everybody should know this. Then you can go very strongly, yeah, and self confident, yeah. Please read the anatomy and physiology in basic knowledge. You can see it in any Google's, yeah. So what is anatomy? Means the gross parts of the eyes. Okay, human being is consists of 3 layers: ectodermic, mesodermic, and endodermic. Ectodermic become the skin, mesodermic become the nerve, endodermic become the intestine. As a example, yeah. So our body actually consists of 3 layers of human being, yeah, coming from the sperm and the ovum of a man and a lady. So when the baby is still in the womb, the eyes is one. Then growing up, it became spread into 2, yeah, 2 eyes, what we have now, yeah. So left eye and right eye actually come from 1 eye, and also consists of 3 layers. So complication of the eye is coming up if they get the disease. So according to the disease, it can based on the 3 layers, but also can consist of the 2 layers, consist of 3 layers all together. Yeah, that then the eyes will be more complicated. So the physiology. Physiology means how the whole parts of the eyes works together to fully perform the function of the eye. What is the function of the eye? That is most important, yeah. I'll tell you later. So the human eye conventionally divided into two, the external and the internal. The external consists of sclera, conjunctiva, cornea, external eye muscle, external eye nerves. This is the 5 basic of external eye in the anatomy. And the internal eye consists of anterior chamber, iris, pupil, vitreous, and retina. This is the most. We have others, of course. Yeah, this is the gross part. We have also the histologic, because also the very coming to the basic like chromosome, DNA, cells, whatever. Yeah, this is the normal eye. If someone explain about eye, this is the picture of dissection of a normal eye. Yeah, this is the cornea, anterior chamber. This is the lens. This is the vitreous. This is the retina. This is the sclera. This is the nerve. But retina consists of the nerve cells, blood vessels. This is a lens that actually it is not white like this, but actually it's blank. Yeah. This you see a very small thing, but it's very important for the eyesightness. Okay. This is the a normal eye or the eyelash. This is the pupil. Cornea is clear, and this is conjunctiva. Sometimes they have this. Sometimes they have abscess here. Yeah. This is this corner is very important, where we have the what we call it external orificium of the eye. What we call it iron manta. I can say beginning, but this is when the watering. This is there's a gland here, and then from here, all the eyes will be covered by the tear. The tear. Yeah, the tear is very important. Yeah, to prevent any kind of things like dust, and also nourishing the whole part of the outer part of the eyes. Now we talk about physiology of the eyes. Is to study how all the parts of the eye work together to completely perform its function. The eye's function is sightness. Sightness is one of the human body senses. The highest risk of the eye disease is lost the sightness, making blind or pre-blind, or maybe just a disturbance of the eye sightness.
Okay, Professor Professor Salamun, sorry to interrupt your presentation. I think most of the members here are complaining to the PowerPoint to make it full screen. Can you make the PowerPoint full screen F5?
Yeah, good.
Okay, then you can continue your screen. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry everyone.
No,
sorry, sorry for the interruption also.
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, please continue. Thank you.
I need critical.
No problem, Professor. Thank you. Please continue.
Lost the word. Nah, lost the sightness, the function. Yeah, lost the sightness, lost the eyeball form. Yeah, phthisis we call it. Lost the whole eye, and lost the symmetrical of both eyes. The cause of the eye disease could be hereditary, congenital, infection, metabolism and nutrition. It could be together, could be separated. Yeah, immunology, accidents, traumatology, neoplasm, or like cancer, tumors, and also degeneration for the older people. Yeah, sample. I would like to explain to you samples of general and eye diseases, like a hereditary. In eye disease could be retinitis pigmentosa, amblyopia, nystagmus, albino, glaucoma, but in the whole body could be thalassemia and hemophilia, like this. Okay, this is eye hereditary myopic. Yeah, this is also coming, and then look at this coloboma. Yeah, look this albino. Yeah, look at this retinitis pigmentosa. The whole retina is consists of the skin cell. It can be happen. This is hemophilia. Yeah, when blood comes, if there is a tear in the skin, the blood comes without clotting. This hemophilia. This is hereditary, and this is congenital. The cross eye, nearsightedness, farsightedness, hemangioma, and for the whole body, the cleft lip, like this. Yeah, it's congenital. When they're born, it's already like this. This is cataract. Yeah, baby born already like this. Look, this is a sign of cancer, just newborn. This is of the whole body. Yeah, for the whole body, it is a cleft lip. And then infection like endophthalmitis, conjunctivitis, hordeolum, and for the whole body is diphtheria and dengue. This is infection. Yeah? Look at this. This is the final part of infection. This is infection by fungal. This is what we call it hordeolum. Look like this, like abscess, small abscess. Okay, and this is the whole conjunctiva, redness by virus. This dengue and then diphtheria. This is diphtheria. The sign is in the part of the mouth. And about metabolism, it's retinopathy. The disease in the body, but consists appear in the eye, like diabetes mellitus and uric acid. This is the metabolism. Yeah, look at this. See what is? This is the hepatitis. It become yellow. This is the diabetes mellitus. Yeah, this is the uric acid, and then immunology become maculopathy, but in body lupus erythematosus and HIV/AIDS. This is look at immunology. Yeah? It's very specialistic. Look at this. This lupus erythematosus. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, redness in the skin. For the accident, the most for the limbs. This is an accident. Look at this. This is blunt accident. Cancer, retinoblastoma, is mostly in the children, and in the human, the carcinoma, leukemia, or sarcoma depend on the type of the cell. This is neoplasm. Yeah? Look at this. This is benign, but this is very dangerous. This became like this. I'm one of the very few doctors who take care of cancers in the eye. We have to take out all of this. Take out, save this right eye, and then do chemotherapy, whatever, and then maybe we can use MGI device to make better. And degeneration, the most famous is cataract. But since we have now elderly people, more and more, we have degeneration in the macula. These people cannot see because the cells who have the function for sightness became lost. The no more function. And then in the whole body is Alzheimer or kyphosis, like this cataract. Cataract is very easy. In 2 minutes, because all prepared by the assistant, in 2 minutes, I zip this and put another lens, new, and in 1 hour, the patient can see again. Yeah. This is macular degeneration. This is normal retina. And this is retina with blood clot and all sugar clot here. And when you have degeneration in your brain, yeah, became Alzheimer. And also, if you have a degeneration in the bone, it became kyphosis. Yeah. The structure is became abnormal. So this is all I can explain to you, yeah. And then when we have the time for question and answer, I'm ready to serve you, and I hope you are happy with this. This is just a brief, yeah, and you have to read more if you like, and you can contact me 24 hours. You can ask Mr. Bram my WhatsApp number. Thank you very much. Mabuhay. I'm finished, Mr. Bram.
Okay, Professor, thank you very much for your presentation. Okay, sorry. Okay, so okay, thank you and mabuhay. Okay, Professor, so we will going to Q&A, but before we go to Q&A, let's meet the next speaker. Okay, the next speaker will be our lovely global CEO, Mr. Anthony Chin. Okay, good evening, Sir Anthony.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Can.
Okay, good.
Okay, Professor, can I please allow me to take down your PowerPoint?
Before that, I like to say mahal kita. That's the only Philippine word I remember.
Oh, salamat.
Yes, Captain, salamat, Captain Roy. Yeah, mahal kita means I love you. Is that right? Okay.
Okay, Professor. So please stand by until the Q&A session. So right now, let's listen to our next speaker, Mr. Anthony Chin. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Brahms. And of course, thank you to our special guest today, our health consultant since 2019 for MGI Club Global. He's a very experienced specialist, actually, eye specialist in a very famous eye specialist in Indonesia, especially. He was personal doctor also to one of the presidents of Indonesia, that is Bapak Suharto. Okay, so today he will just bring you a brief explanations on the some eyes autonomies and the diseases. Of course, the most important part is the Q&A. So get your questions ready, your professional questions, any questions about eye disease or anything else that you want to ask about him, about the disease, then you can raise your questions. First of all, magandang gabi to everybody. Okay, kumusta ka na? Kinawa na ang hapusan mo? I hope everybody kain already. Oke. Maayos at merusok ad lahat lahat. Okay. Of everybody stay healthy, stay fine. Okay. So today I just bring you a brief presentations about our products. Okay. Or related to the eye disease, of course. Our Ionspec or Nanospec. Okay. Please share my okay. So how MGIs, okay, Ionspec, Nanospec able able to help in preventing all sorts of eye disease. Okay, so this is a very important part so that everybody should understand what are the technologies, the elements that implanted inside our products, not only the Ionspec and of course other product too. Okay, so next. So as we all know, okay, our products we are using a technology called nanotechnology from Germany. Of course, this related to the biotechnology. Okay, so if you want to know more about the product, you should also study about a little bit. You can Google it about what is biotechnology. So biotechnology is a different technology with the biomedical. So Professor Solomon, of course, he is a doctor, also a special doctor. They are more on the biomedical technology. So our product is more on the biotechnology. Okay, next. Okay, so before that, I think we should know about a little bit history about nanotechnology. You see, so nanotechnology has actually been taught about since 60 years ago. Okay, by an expert name called Professor Richard Feynman, okay, who once dreamed of making a discovery in science, and today his dream has come true. And in 1959, okay, Feynman's books entitled "Plenty of Room" were adopted and refined by a scientist named K. Eric Drams, okay, in 1986. Written in a book named Engines of Creation. Japanese scientist named Nario Kaniguchi also discovered the term nanotechnology in 1974 by creating a device that can see objects less than 1 micrometer. In 1981, okay, Guy Binning and Heinrich Roh from IBM, that's based in Zurich, Germany, created the scanning tunneling microscope, or we call it short term is STM, something that will be capable of seeing and manipulating atoms at the nanoscale level. At the STM could also be used to push and pull individual atoms around. It's also marked the first time that humans were able to manipulate objects that small. Today, the inventions of the STM is considered to have opened the door to nanotechnology. In 2000, the president of the United States at the time is Bill Clinton, Sir Bill Clinton, advocated a program named the National Nanotechnologies Initiative. Okay, so what is nanotechnology? Next. So what is nanotechnology actually? Okay, the word nanos comes from the Greek word nanos, okay, meaning dove. Okay, precisely the size of 1 nano is 1 per 1 billionth of a meter. So 1 nanometer is equal to 0.000000001 meters. Okay, 9 zeros. Okay, with such a small size, it's clear that nanoparticles cannot be seen with the naked eyes because it is 100,000 smaller than the size of a human hair. So that means one piece of human hair, if we use a nanotechnology to make it small, very small, then the one piece of hair can become 80,000 to 100,000 pieces of tiny hairs that, of course, we cannot see by our naked eyes already. Nanotechnology is a 21st century technology, which will have an extraordinary impact on human life because almost all industries will involve nanotechnology, ranging from the home industry, the textile, metal, ceramics, clay, etc. to the pharmaceutical industry also. Okay, a lot of them are using now nanotechnology. In the future, nanotechnologies will play an expanding role in the diagnosis of medicine through industry involving nanorobots and machines. Nanotechnology is also predicted to be able to restore cells molecules in the human body, destroy cancer cells that grow, remove toxins, and slow the aging of cells in the human body. So we will be slowing down our aging, okay, human aging. So hope everybody will stay young always. That's why our MGI slogan is always stay young, stay fit. You see? So with this nanotechnology, hopefully everybody will stay more younger. Okay. So the next is what are ions? Okay, next. Okay. Actually, the first ions discoverers, okay, were German physicians, okay, Julius Esther and Hans Friedrich Gutel, okay, in 1899. Ions are atom or combinations of atom, okay. Sorry, that before that, I think I missed this part. Okay, the nano element is particle. That's what I mentioned already. The nano element is particle with ratios of 1 to 1 billion, meaning that it's very small and easy to be absorbed by the body cell. Our average body cell size is between 1 to 100 micro, where 1 micro is equal to 1,000 nanometer. Particularly in medical world today, nanotechnology has a role improving the quality of production and also safety performance, helping solubility, stability, and absorption ability. It's multifunctional for detecting cancer and for delivering drugs directly to target cells. So with this technology, using this technology for medicines, okay, I think so most of medicine can reach target cells easily, and also of course to heal our any sickness in our body the more better. Okay, so next. So okay, so now I will come into our products. Okay, what are the contents in our products? What are the elements that implanted in our products? Next. As we all know, we have main ingredients like the negative ions, we have the germanium, we have the fine infrareds, we have the nano silver, and of course we have our implanted in our eyewear. So the first one, of course, I want to introduce you is the negative ion. What are negative ion? Next. So the first ion discovered with German physicists, they're called Julius Elster and Hans Friedrich Gutel in 1899. Okay, ions are atoms or combinations of atoms that have positions or negative electric charge. Atoms that have a positive electric charge are called positive ions or cations. Okay. Meanwhile, those with a negative electric charge are called negative ions or anions. Basically, the air in the environment is electrically charged gas particles, both in the form of negative and positive ions. Positive ions in body are harmful, but negative ions that are often used to help body health. Okay, according to researchers in Japan, okay, newborn baby have 20% positive ions and 80% of negative ions. But as we get older, negative ion in our body begin to decrease and positive ions start to increase. This causes the blood to become more acidic and the absorption of nutrients becomes less efficient. So the body metabolism and function slow down. If this happens, of course, there are many diseases attacking our body. So what is what is a negative ion? Is it a negative ion is a group of oxygen atoms that contains an extra electron. Negative ions purify the surrounding air of mold spores, pollens, odors, bacteria, viruses, dust, and other hazardous airborne particles. Negative ions are created in nature by the effects of water, air, sunlight, and earth inherent radiations. Negative ions are more often found in various natural places, especially in areas adjacent or near to moving water like waterfalls, river or seas, or after storms. Okay, so how it works? These negative ions, okay, attaching themselves to positively charged particles in large numbers and negatively charging those particles. As a result, these viruses, bacteria become too heavy to remain airborne and prevented from entering your breathing passage where they can make you fall sick. In other words, negative ions form a protective circle around you. That's why now we have the negative ion generator. This is very important. This product is very important, as we know also. Most of our, presidents of the Philippines, also some of the VIPs, also they are wearing also this negative ions generator. So it's a form of protective circle around you. Okay, so you can see as a positive and a negative ion. In positive ions, okay, they have 3 protons and 2 electrons. Where negative ion is the other way around, is reverse, is 2 protons and 3 electrons. So of course, negative ions have less protons and more electrons. This is very important. Okay, so next. Okay, so these are negative ions, okay, that you can see a waterfall. Next. Okay, so how the onions and ozone, or some ozone also is the same in the air, also generated. Okay, first the negative ions, oxygen ions, increases in the air and turn into onions. Okay, then onion eliminated the particles such as dust, smokes, and bacteria up to 99%. Then the harmful particles will eliminate. Okay, the natural connection. Okay, so you can see the estimated ion content in various environments. Okay, if we measure nowadays, we measure the negative ion and positive ion outdoor. Okay, you can see positive ions in countrysides. Okay, positive ion will be 500 cc. Okay, negative ion will be 1000. Okay, in small town, okay, it's 800 compared to negative ion is 700. Okay, whereas in metropolitans like Manila, okay, is 1,200 to 300. You see, so that means the more positive ion and less negative ion. So it's very unhealthy. So at indoor, that means inside the house, in the office, or where you can see positive ions is 150. Okay, negative ion is 800. Okay, and then in others office space is 500 compared to 100. Okay, in city house, I mean in the metropolitan house is 1,000 compared to 50 only. So nowadays we are living in a very unhealthy environments. Okay, compared to countrysides. Of course, we are not staying in the countryside, but nowadays as so many trees have been cut down. Okay, and also expansions of cities and houses, and then less the plants or trees that we are enjoying in our environments. Okay, next. Okay, so as we know, all the negative ions in the air is the natural negative ion. Okay, so one of the discharge or producing photosynthesis from the plants. Okay, so once when the leaves absorb carbon dioxide or CO2 and sunlight, and then they release oxygen, that's O2, the process is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a biochemical process in which green leaf matter, chlorophyll, that's chlorophyll, okay, absorb sunlight and carbon dioxide, assisted by water from the roots of the plants for the process of making food and energy in these plants. From the result of photosynthesis, oxygen is released through leaf stomata cells. This process occurs during the day, because at night it's the reverse. Okay, at night the leaf will actually absorb oxygen and emit or release carbon dioxide. So that means you stay in the province or in the jungles or in the mountains, okay, daytime is a very benefits for us, but at night time it's a reverse, because it will absorb the oxygen and emit or release carbon dioxide. Okay, next. Okay, so in the forest, okay, in the jungle, we can have natural negative ions. Okay, next. Waterfall. Next. At the seaside, okay, it's at the beach. Okay, next. Okay, it is under these thunderstorms, okay, where you have heavy rainfall. Next. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, so all these negative ion that emit from all types of events above the start of the picture, okay, occur. All natural minerals have a vibration factor. Okay, so whenever you go to the waterfall or seaside or after thunderstorm, okay, when it's not naturally the negative ion we contain in the oxygens. So all this water, when it fall down from the waterfall or when the sea water hit the beach or the side of the beach or the sea, hit the earth or the stones, or then collisions happen. When these collisions happen, okay, occur, then negative ion will be released from that collisions and the frequency of the vibrations. Okay, next. Okay, so negative ion that are found in the MGI products are man-made negative ion. So bear in mind that we have two types of negative ions. One, just now I show you just now, is the natural negative ion from the waterfall and from the mountains, from the leaf of the plants. Okay, that's called natural negative ion. Whereas in our products, okay, we cannot use a natural negative ion, but we call it the man-made negative ion. How is from man-made? Let's share the next slide. Okay, so negative ions also is considered as a vitamins in the air. Okay, so you can see that this picture actually the negative ion. The black part seems in the center is the tourmaline stone or the tourmaline ceramic in the middle, or in the middle of the picture, surrounded by the blue colors. You see, so that when this picture taken, is a proof that these tourmalines can emit or release the negative ion. Next. Okay, so this is the main ingredients that all the main ingredients that were taken from this black tourmaline stone from Japan. Okay, so these man-made negative ions are generated from the tourmaline stones, which were taken from the volcanic lowlands, okay, 3,000 meters below sea level, okay, in Japan, which were discovered by the NASA explorations. Okay, tourmalines not only rich in negative ion but also far infrared, which has a long wave that is suitable for the human body. This Japanese tourmaline is the product with the longest far infrared and highest negative ion energy in the world. The negative ion content is 7,600 per cc. Okay, 7 times higher than the Europe and the American tourmaline. Okay, and also Brazil, and 40% higher than the Chinese tourmaline. This tourmaline wave rotation differs from other minerals. Okay, namely from left to right, while other minerals are from right to left, which coincides with the human body wave. So it's a reverse circle. Okay, next. Okay, so as we know, the main benefits of negative ions, okay, is to reduce the fatigues, okay, stabilize blood alkaline level, help insomnia, neutralizing harmful particles, reduce headaches and sickness, normalize blood pressures, normalize your breathing rates. Okay, these are some of the benefits of the negative ion for our body. next. Okay, so next we go to the next ingredients. Okay, this is far infrareds. Okay, okay, next. So we now let us study a little bit about the history of the far infrareds. Okay, so infrared was discovered by the astronomer, the Sir William Herschel in the 19th century. His name also sought after he discovered the planet Uranus. Okay, Herschel was familiar with the Newton's discovery that sunlight could be separated into separate chromatic components by refracting glass prisms. Okay, he hypothesized that the color might contain different levels of heat. So he designed the experiment to test this theory. Herschel also passes sunlight through a prism glass to create a spectrum and measure the temperature of various colors. Herschel also uses 3 thermometers, okay, which ducts light and places 1 light bulb in each color, where the other 2 are placed outside the spectrum as control. When measuring the temperatures of a light in purple, in the color of purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, he noticed that all color have a higher temperature than controls, and that the temperature rises from purple to the red parts of the spectrum. After understanding this pattern, Herschel measured the temperature outside the red portion of the spectrum and found this region to have the highest temperature. Thus, it can be concluded that it contains the most heat. What Herschel have discovered was a form of light or radiations beyond red lights, now known as the infrared radiations. Okay, so next, what is far infrared? Among these small parts, okay, only far infrared is able to transfer the energy. Can I have the next slide, Ram? Okay. So among all these small parts, you can see the colors. Okay, only far infrared is able to transfer energy fully in the form of heat that can be accepted by hot nerves on human skin as heat radiations. Far infrared cannot only be absorbed by the human body, but far infrared also emitted by the human body in the form of black body radiations. The wavelength of far infrared is so long that it cannot be seen by the naked eyes also. However, the human body can feel far infrared energy as soft heat radiation which can penetrate up to 4 centimeter or even up to 9 centimeter under the skin. Okay, therefore, far infrared is widely used as an alternative therapy, which is often biogenetic radiation, which has been created and used widely. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, okay, there's this diagram here, okay, so you can see the distance between the sun and also we call it the near infrareds, medium infrareds, and the far infrareds. Infra actually is an electromagnetic radiations of wavelengths longer than visible light, but shorter than radio wave radiations. The names means red buttons from the Latin infra, it's called bottom. Okay, red is the colors of the visible light with the longer waves. Infrared radiations have a range of 3 orders and has wavelength between 700 nanometer and 1 millimeter. Infra is often divided into smaller parts based on wavelengths. With research of certified of ISO of 20473. Divide infrareds into 3 parts, namely near infrareds or NIR with a range of 0.78 to 3 micrometer. Okay, medium range infrared or MIR with the wave range of 3 to 50 micrometers. whereas far infrared, okay, call it FIR, with a wide range of 50 to 1,000 micrometers. Okay, next. Okay, so among these small parts, only infrared, okay, far infrared is able to transfer energy fully in the form of heat that can be accepted by hot nerves on human skin as heat radiations. Okay, far infrared cannot only be absorbed by the human body, but far infrared also emitted by the human body in the form of black body radiations. The wave range of far infrared is so long that it cannot be seen by the naked eyes. However, the human body can feel far infrared energy as soft heat radiation, which can penetrate up to 4 centimeter or up to 9 centimeter under the skin. Therefore, far infrared is widely used as an alternative therapy, which is often called biogenetic radiation, which has been created and used wisely. So you can see here, okay, so far infrared can penetrate deeply into the tissues of the skin. Okay, then it also vibrational resonance pushes out the toxins stored in the fat cells. Okay, and also it stimulates or activates water molecules. Then so with this function, it will improve the blood circulations and metabolism of the functions of the body. Okay, cleanses the body of harmful toxins. Okay, next. Okay. So this infrared also able to clean the blood, okay, stimulate weak cells and improve the nerve systems, okay, also reduce fats, blood clots, expel fats and toxin, also produces temperature that are incompatible with cancer cell, thus preventing cancer cells from developing. So it's this circle here is a clean blood and toxin, trickling weakened cells, and also repairs the nerve system also. Next. Okay. So this is a picture also was taken in a thermal camera. Okay, we're using MGI far infrared technology on most of our product. You see, so before using the product, you can see the blood circulation at the back of the body. So it's uneven. Okay, so after using our products, the blood circulation to the body become more stable. Okay, circulation to the blood is more better. Also in the head. Okay. So before that, you can see the blood circulations, okay, not so good, because why? Usually human beings, okay, we used to stand up a lot. You see, we take a rest, we sit down or we stand up. The blood will be more on the lower part of the body. So our head usually will have less blood circulation. I mean, slow blood circulation. After using our products, you see, from the picture taken, you see, the blood circulation in our body, in our head, okay, the upper part of the body is better. Okay, next. Okay, so these are the benefits of the far infrared. The effectiveness of the far infrared is to reduce blood acidity, maintain and increase the freshness of the body. Okay, streamlining blood circulations, improve metabolism, prevents bacteria culture. Okay, help growth and development, maintain belly warm, the blood become warmer. Okay, and the benefits are help the circulatory system, have migraines, vertical disorder, have asthma and bronchitis, have sinusitis, have improved sexual ability, have rheumatism and gut, and can estimate cells and increase the metabolism, reduce the risk of cancer due to free radicals, help eliminate the body odor, have removed toxin in the body, have coronary, help heart disease, have the problem of high blood pressure or low blood pressure, have digestive disorder, liver and stomach functions, and also have insomnia. Okay, next. Okay, so far infrared able to increase the temperature of the subcutaneous tissue or subcutaneous tissue under the skin between 1 to 2 degrees. So it increase the temperatures of the body. Okay, the subcutaneous is the third layer of the skin. Okay, it to 1 to 2 degrees Celsius, which is very good for detoxification and also adding more nutrient, oxidants, and water molecules. Without the good infrared, poor blood circulations and also defecations will lead to lots of health issues. Okay, next. Okay. as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, okay, this is our skin, okay. The first layer we call it the epidermis, and then the second layer is the dermis, okay. The third layer is accumulate in the third layer, the subcutaneous layers, okay. So for detoxifications, if you don't use far infrared, okay, you can take some other detoxifications, maybe herbals or medicines or what, but of course, if the natural way is using the product contents of far infrared, okay, so it helps to detox or reduce the fats and also for detoxifications, okay. Also, far infrared also is an effective tool for detoxification and breaking down of body fats. Far infrared is an invisible spectrum that is essential for the well-being of all living things, and we are easily absorbed by the human body. The warmth you feel is the infra-penetrating your body 4 to 9 centimeters. This promotes blood circulation and hence the body immune system. So when you use our neck belt, our slimming belt, you can feel the heat. Okay, so these are from the far infrared heats. Okay, so you can penetrate to your under the skin 4 to 9 centimeters. Okay, next. So the next ingredients or the elements is called germanium. But before that, maybe some of you will ask, is far infrared dangerous to human body? Okay, from the study of scientists, far infrared is observably not dangerous to human body. Okay, furthermore, it has a healing process. Okay, far infrared emit a strong vibrations and then is a very beneficial to the human body. Long far infrared waves also can stimulate and increase in the cell growth, DNA and protein in the cells. Okay, natural ingredients that emit far infrared powers are known to be able to improve the functions of white blood cells. Okay, this function include the immune system where white blood cells are able to kill all bacteria and viruses as well as detoxification. So far infrared no harm to human body at all. And also negative ion. Negative ion is a vitamin. It's a vitamin in the air, so it's 100% no harm to human bodies. Okay, next ingredient we're going to introduce you is our one of the ingredients that implanted in our product is the germanium. Okay, next. Okay, so the benefits of germanium is strengthens immune system, increases the blood circulations, raises oxygen level, speed up metabolism of the body cells, regulates positive and negative ion within the body. Okay, so it can regulate the positive and negative ions, very important. Remove harmful toxins, release joint and muscle pain, elevates physical stress, stiffness, cramp or discomfort, control swallow, also reduces water retentions, release these fatigue and tiredness, promotes quality sleep, slow down aging, increase and maintain body warmth, counteracts harmful positive ions generated by electric and electronic appliances. Example like the mobile cell phone, computer, televisions, and industrial waves. Of course, also for the radiation, like free radical radiation is very good. Also, the functions of germanium. Okay, next. Okay, the next element is also the nano silver. Next. Okay, so as you know, most of the product also contain nano silver. Okay, nano silver, the benefits is a very natural, powerful immune boost. Okay, did not simulate with other substances, does not cause allergy. Okay, it's hydrophilic. Okay, the benefits is elementary friendly and non-toxic. Antibacterial, antiviral, antifungi, sterilizing and deteriorizing the protections, kills more than kills or eliminate more than 650 types of or 99.9% of bacteria, captures a large particle and dust also. Okay, next. Okay, so nano silver is actually a silver particle with a length of 1 nanometer. The nano silver have many benefits human life, especially antifungus, okay, and antibacterial. Now often used in also many consumer products in also using this nano silver now. Okay, next. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, usually 90% of eye diseases are caused due to lack of water and oxygen. 10% are due to vitamin deficiencies and also other causes. And it is also caused by overuse of the eyes. Tired and lacking of oxygen and water can also be caused by not blinking. Okay, blinking is a good exercise because it can moisturize the eyes. Okay, so blinking is very important. Of course, blinking one eye is a different story. Okay, this we're talking about blinking two eyes. Okay, blinking one eye is a different story. Okay, when we use Ionspec with producers, which produces oxygen and negative ion, it will relax the muscles. Oxygen change everything in our body and far improve blood circulations. Okay, next. Ram, can I have the next slide? Okay. So you can see here, this is eyes of humans. Okay. So the main issue of the eye cornea due to lack of oxidants and dryness. The cornea is the outer parts of the eyes. Okay. The cornea is the only part of a human body that has no blood supply, no blood. Okay. Is get oxygen directly through the air. The cornea of the eye has a very soft, jelly-like coating. If it's hardened, it will cause cataract problems. Cataracts are caused due to UV, premature aging, and blue light. All this will cause cataract. Of course, degenerations also is one of the main factors also. Okay, next. Okay, so when there is a change in the shape of the eyes lens, okay, our eyes lens, that is the occurrence of the you will have a myopia, hypertropia, and also cylinder. Okay, so myopia is nearsightedness. Heteropia is farsightedness, or cylinder is called astigmatism. Okay, next. Okay, so whenever you use our eyewear, our Ionspec or Nanospec, okay, temporarily the common effect of the far infrared in Mgiclub products, okay, especially the Ionspec and Nanospec, okay, the first, sometimes you can see, you can feel that, you can feel or you can see that accumulates eye discharge. That means you will have the next morning, you will have more eye discharge. Usually, eye discharge is good, okay, eye discharge is a part of the detoxifications of our eyes. Okay, more discharge, that means more detoxifications. Okay, second, maybe sometimes you feel a little bit dizzy in the early stage of usage because of the blood circulation. Okay, maybe before that your blood circulation is not good, but now, okay, the blood circulation is going to get better and more stabilized. That means sometimes you can feel dizziness, or maybe you feel sleepy and can fall asleep easily. Okay, next. Okay, so as you can see here, most of our Ionspec, okay, the measurements of the ionoclid ion in our this Ionspec mainly ranging from 500 cc to 2000 cc. Okay, cc is a centimeter. Is a centimeter in what's that? Is a cc? You call it the cc. So it's 500 to 2000. If it's below 500 cc, that means it's not effective. Okay, not effective. Where it's more than 2000, sometimes it's also dangerous to the nerve of the eyes. So it cannot be too low and it cannot be too high. Or some may, and they inserted this negative ion more than 2000, even 3,000, 4,000, 4,000. Actually, that is dangerous for your nerve, the nerve of the eyes. Be careful about that. Okay, next. Okay, so and the main functions of Nanospec you can see here is improve blood circulation, prevention of eye diseases, increase oxygen level, relieve eyes fatigue, improve metabolism. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why since 2019, we're working hand in hand with our health consultant, is a Professor Dr. Salamun, that our main visions in MGI is to prevent blindness. You see, so we have the same vision together to prevent more blindness throughout the world. You see, so beside the medical way, okay, using the biomedical way to cure or to help all the eye diseases. So we have another choice of using this device, our Ionspec, for preventions of most of the eye disease, and also it's an alternative way actually. Okay, besides medicals, seeking medical health or even the operations. Okay, next. Next, ma'am.
Already, this is the next slide.
No. This one already. Okay. So now we come to how Ionspec Nanoplex works. Okay. So Ionspec with nanotechnology able to emit cooling effects and high concentration of negative ion oxygen surrounding our eyes. This beneficial waves able to supply negative ion oxygen to our eyes balls and provide your tired eyes with a soothing, relaxing effect that will affect our retina in reflecting a more clear and sharp images to our brain. Both far infrared and negative ion able to help in improving our body blood circulations, metabolism, as well as preventing eye disease. So that's why I said most of the eye disease, okay, it's happened because of dryness, eye dryness, okay, and also eye tiredness. Okay, we use our eyes for too long. Okay, eye tiredness and too dry. So most of the eye diseases occur from the two things. Okay, next. Okay, so who are able to use Ionspec and Nanospec? Of course, everybody can use. Okay, those with the eye disease or without eye disease, they can use. Okay, before, especially our kids. Okay, nowadays we have we call it the playing gazette. Okay, so all the gazette, electronic gazette. So the best thing is to prevention. Okay, prevention is better than cure. Okay, so whenever you have myopia or you have other disease, that means the lifetime or forever they have to use eyewear, or even though they can use maybe contact lens. And some people may ask, nowadays we have LASIK surgery. Okay, LASIK surgery. Okay, LASIK surgery also is good, but it's to treat the myopia, also the hyperopia, also, and also astigmatism. Okay, the LASIK procedure reshapes. Okay, we reshape the cornea to enable light entering the eyes to be properly focused onto the retina or clear visions. But of course, all sorts of operations, all sorts of treatments of operations, there will be possibility of side effect. Okay, like LASIK. Okay, LASIK usually will cause you dry eyes. Okay, and also have hollows or double visions, also under corrections or over corrections, or they will cause also astigmatism. A lot of my friends, my personal friend, after they do this LASIK, most of them they suffer from astigmatism. Okay, we have maybe like the flag problem, closed eyes, regressions, or sometimes it's even come back to vision loss and changes. But LASIK, it will not last forever, because why? Our eyes ball is like our other parts of organs of our body. Okay, if you go like degenerations, when you get older, okay, okay, also our eyeball, our cornea also will get older also. So it will not stand for forever. Maybe after a few years, you have to go back and redo it again. Okay, so our spectacles, okay, you can use for everybody. Okay, for professionals, S40 or even S50. Okay, to prevent eye disease. Okay, to prevent eye dryness, all this. Okay, and also people who allergy to contact lens. Okay, so contact lens a lot. Be careful of using contact lens, because contact lens a lot. Some people don't take care properly, especially at this pandemic. Okay, because beware of the infection. Infection is it can cause a lot of disease to the eyes, even lost the eyesight also. Okay, next. Okay. So the benefits of wearing the medical eyeglasses are reducing harmful radiations, increasing oxygen supply, preventing cancer and tumor. Okay, reducing migraine, prevents sinusitis, prevents lightheadedness, and reduce vertigo, reduce face wrinkle, reduce stress, reduce premature aging, reduce the risk of hair rebellions, prevent all sorts of eye disease. So the above, beside the prevention of all sorts of eye disease, is also good for others, other purposes also, not only for our eyes only. So we usually have to wear for take care of your eyes, or you want to prevent or to increase the better sight, the better visions of the eyes. You have to wear our Ionspec or Nanospec for 8 to 10 hours daily maximum. Okay, for maximum results. Okay, minimum 8 to 10 hours daily for maximum result. And then those people who have eye diseases, they're able to change the lenses at any optic for your self-preference. Like you have far-sightedness or short-sightedness, or you have astigmatism. Okay, then you have to change the lenses in the optic. But of course, please, at least your change of the lenses to an anti-blue-ray lenses to prevent or the harmful blue-ray from the gadget. Okay. And of course, the best thing if you want to therapy your eyes is at night time. You wear our eyes mask. Nighttime is the best time to therapy our eyes, actually, when we sleep, and then everything is, our organ is relaxed. Okay, so don't forget to wear the eye mask at night. Okay, next. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have this myopia problem. Okay, so myopia, or yourself, you suspected to have a myopia, okay, or nearsightedness. Before you wear a glass, you go to a specialist first to check out first to prove that this is myopia or pseudomyopia. Because pseudomyopia is a force of fat myopia. Okay, it's for temporary. It's temporary only. It can disappear. Okay, so if you don't know, you directly go to a optical shop and prepare get lenses with myopia. When you use it, then forever you will be myopia. Okay, so before you wear our glasses, you must check out first whether it's myopia or pseudomyopia. Okay, next. So you can see this is the muscle or eye muscle. You see, when we relax, okay, when we see far, something far away, or on the right hand side of the screen, you can see, okay, the eye muscle will more relaxed when looking at object that's far away. Okay, so it's a little bit of narrow. But when you have burdens looking too close object and for too long, for quite some time, so the muscle will be expand. Okay, so expand. That is the burden of the eye muscle. So when there's a burden of the eye muscle happen, that means a lot of eye diseases will be occur. Okay, next. So as you know that we have the 2020 what's that rules, that if everybody can follow this rule, especially our kids, okay, then your eyes will be healthy forever. You don't have to wear eyes wear. Okay, so the 2010 rule is actually designed by Americans, Californian optometrist called Sir Jeffrey Ansel. Okay, so spending long periods looking at computer, phones, or tablet screen can strain the eyes. So using the 2020 rules that can help to prevent all these problems. What is 2020 rules? Okay, the rules, they mean you every 20 minutes when you spend looking at the screen, okay, then a person should look like something 20 feet away. Okay, so after you read or you watch TV or after you use your cell phone for 20 minutes, okay, you look far away, okay, look far away for about 20 feet, I mean about 6 meters away, okay, for 20 seconds. So every 20 minutes you practice this, it will help you a lot to prevention of eye diseases. So 20 minutes of reading or watching, 20 watching and look far away for 20 feet or 6 meters, and then for 20 seconds. Okay, this will help you to reduce a lot of eye diseases. Okay, next. So okay, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, that our Ionspec have been approved by the FDA as a medical device. Okay, so we can now loudly say that our Ionspec is a medical device that we can claim for prevention of a lot of eye disease, and we have the official certificate from FDA. Next. So this is a certificate of medical device notifications from FDA Philippines. Okay. So you can read, okay, from here, okay, MGI Ionspec, okay, wellness spectacle is a medical spectacles, okay, equipped with germanium, what's that, silver, germanium stone attribute, in far infrared, nano silver, tourmaline stones, and then negative ion implanted into stacks and frames through nanotechnology. Is included for the intended for the improvement, okay, improvement of glaucoma, myopia, and so on. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you promote our product, be very careful in using the terms of all these terms, okay. For improvement, prevention, you can use that, but not for healing or cure, okay. Because all our device or this is not are not medicines, okay, and you are not a doctor, so you cannot use the terms cure or heal. You can use the word prevention, and also for improvement and prevention, you can use that, okay. So this is very important. So I think this is for my presentation for tonight. So hope everybody have a little bit knowledge about all this we have been presented tonight. So now we open the floor to everyone to have questions that you ask about the eye disease or our products. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Anthony, for your great presentation. Okay, so give applause to Sir Anthony. Okay, everyone give applause and give attention Sir Anthony Chin. Okay, thank you very much for all participants who still remain in the Zoom meeting. Right now we have more than 258 participants in the Zoom meeting. So, okay, so Professor, all right, okay, good. Have you eaten this tonight?
No.
Oh, not yet. Okay, I believe Sir Anthony. Not yet eat.
No, I love gulalo.
Oh, gulalo.
You know gulalo? The best food in Philippines.
Oh, okay. Okay, so everyone, let's open for the Q&A session. If you have any questions regarding of today's presentation about the eye disease, how to prevent it, or maybe why we can get the eye disease, or maybe the function of how our product works to prevent eye disease, just chat in the Zoom meeting, or you can raise your hand. If you want to talk to our speakers today directly, you can raise your hand in the Zoom meeting. There on the bottom right, there is reactions. You can raise your hand or you can chat. Okay, we have somebody here already raised her hand. It's Elizabeth KSA. Okay. All right. Good evening, Ma'am Elizabeth.
Yes, hello. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you? Ken?
I'm fine.
Yes. All right. Any questions today to our speakers?
Yes. Can I ask, because I undergone LASIK about around 3 years back already. So I would like to ask, can I wear Nano Ionspec I mean the glass. Can I wear it even though I undergone LASIK operation?
Okay, so you mean your question is, can you still wear the Ionspec glasses after surgery, after operation?
Yes.
This is what you mean, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else?
Just that, because actually I bought that ion eyeglasses, so I don't know if I am able to wear it and after I undergone this LASIK surgery.
LASIK surgery. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think Sir Anthony will be the one who reply it. Okay. Once again, thank you, Ma'am Elizabeth, for the questions. Okay, maybe Sir Anthony, you want to reply?
Yes. Just now I did mention that what is LASIK? Okay. LASIK is operations to reduce or to remove myopia or astigmatism. Okay. That's why usually LASIK operation, after LASIK operation, the side effect of the LASIK operations is dry eyes, dryness of the eyes. So after you do the operation, definitely you have to use our Nanospec to produce more oxygen to the eyes. Okay, oxygen to the eyes. And as you know, 90% of the eyes are content of water. 90% of the eyes content of water. So it's very important. If your eye is dry, then you will later on you will have other eye sickness. So it's the best is you have to use our Nanospec after the LASIK operation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony, for your answer.
Yes, thank you, sir. Actually, I'm suffering that dryness of the eyes after this surgery. So that's true.
That's right. So it's a LASIK operation. It's actually is what's that? It's a short form for laser assisted in situ the keratosis myelitis. So it's a long term, a medical term for that. Okay.
But actually, it's good because after I have done this operation, I can read without eyeglasses. My eyes are back to normal, but only the side effects is a dryness. So with these eyeglasses, that it can help, no? Because it's producing more blood circulation.
Yes. So how long have you done the operation already, ma'am? How long already?
About 3 years. About 3 years ago.
Do you have a cylinder or astigmatism?
This farsightedness, what is this, myopia? No, that's the other one.
No. I mean astigmatism. Astigmatism or cylinder.
Not astigmatism. The other one, myopia and
presbyopia.
Yes,
hyperopia.
Yes, the other one.
Yeah. Okay. So you have to use our eyeglass because why? Because after this operation, usually it causes dryness of the eyes. Okay.
Yes.
So after you use our Ionspec, then you feel better because it produces oxygen into our eyes, more oxygen into our eyes. Okay.
Yes. Actually, I'm wearing that, but because I do not know, because I did not someone to ask if it is okay to wear this this Ionspec. At least now, I know that it is possible to wear. But still, thank you.
Yeah. Bear in mind that. Okay. The benefits of our Ionspec is not only from the stack or from the frame. Okay. Even the lens. Okay. The lens have 3 coatings. Okay, we have the anti-Blu-ray, anti-UV, and the anti-radiations of EMD. Okay, even though after your LASIK, you still need to prevent all this anti-Blu-ray, all this harmful things. Okay, otherwise later on your myopia or your hyperopia will come back again.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Elizabeth, for your questions. So hopefully, Ma'am Elizabeth's questions can give more benefits to all participants here. Okay, let's go to the next question here. In the Zoom meeting, we have Claudia Fuentes, who just Right, the question here. Good evening, sir. My first few hours of wearing our personal ion generator, I smelled good scent during my first day of wearing it. But after a few hours, I smell nothing. Is it still emitting negative ions? Well, this question actually is not related to topics, but I don't know whether Sir Anthony, will you mind to answer it or not?
Yeah, because the first 3 hours you have what's that smell good scent. Okay, I don't know what type of smell is that. Good scent. Okay, maybe Kentucky Fried Chicken or what. Okay, of course whenever you can see the light, the green light, okay, it's on. The green light is on. There is always negative ion being emitted from the generator itself. Okay, unless the light is not on anymore. Okay, the light is not on is maybe it's a low band or what. When it's a green light on, it's always generate the negative ion. I think maybe by this month, our country stockist office in the Philippines, we have the tester. Okay, whoever after we wait for some time, even for 1 or 2 years, they want to test the ion is still emitted or not yet in the office later on to prove it that the negative ion is still discharged or still been emitted from the generator itself. Thank you.
Okay, I think that's a good answer already, Sir Anthony. Let's go to the next question. So for everybody here, if it's possible, if you want to ask questions, kindly please ask the question that related to our topic. I think that's better. Today, our topic is about eye disease. Okay, next we go. I think, okay, got 2 people already raising their hand. We will greet them one by one. We go to the Sir David de la Cruz. Hello, Mr. David, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, yes. Sir David. Yes, any questions you want to ask, sir, to our speakers today?
This question is for Sir Anthony, since I heard him saying some Nanospec models. My question is, which model of the eyewear or nanotechnology is the toughest model or the most durable model in terms of materials? I'm asking that since sometimes I use it when I'm sleeping. I wear my glasses.
Okay, anything else? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Sir Anthony, you can reply directly. Okay, thank you, Sir David. Okay, Sir Anthony?
What you mean is that which is the best of all, right?
The most
durable one is the best quality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
yes.
Actually, all our Spec, the bacteria are good. Okay. So if you can buy in the town that the most cheap practical, they are using the PC. Okay. Polycarbonate plastic. Okay. Whereas in Ionspec and
hello, sir. Sir Anthony, you there? Okay, I think his connection is not so good. Let's wait a bit. Hello, Sir Anthony, you there? Hello. I think he's gone.
Hello.
I think he's.
Can I elaborate my question?
Yeah. Yes. So David, you can.
Since some of the models they have cheaper in terms of price, and some are, more expensive. So those guys in your marketing said that the materials in the eyeglass is the reason why the price is that much. So that's why I'm asking, since some of the materials I read in the website, it says they use some some part used in the making of airplane material, something like that.
Okay, I think while Sir Anthony not here, maybe I can just reply your question, Sir David. So regarding the most durable, actually most of our materials and our specs are common lah. Are common. The difference from the 100 PV and the 50 PV actually is the material. For example, in the 100 PV specs, there is some kind like a metal or some of the plastic we're using ultim. Okay, so the difference is only from the material. Okay, but only thing, if you want to you want to wear the eyeglasses while you sleep, I recommend you. Okay, I recommend you to wear our eye mask. Eye mask. Okay. Our eye mask, because why? We can say that our material actually is really light. Okay, but doesn't mean that it cannot break. It does break. See, when you it can break. So we always suggest, okay, if you want to wear it while you sleep, it's better you use our eye mask. Because eye mask also contains a lot of negative ion and far infrared, then you can sleep. No worries about being knocked by your bed, or you see. So yeah, so that's my suggestion. So David.
Okay. Since can I say something more?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, since I read some specifications in your website, like that of the Ionspec Hospital series, it says that it's using the ultim airplane material. It's a raw material confirmed with FAA certificate commonly used to create the interior tools of an airplane. So that's why I'm glad that I read that. So that's why I'm asking such questions.
Okay, Sir David. Okay, Sir Anthony already back. Hello,
yeah,
Sir
I'm
Anthony.
back. Sorry for that. Suddenly disappeared, disconnected.
Okay.
Well, I think the answer you have already given already.
Yeah, I given already, and maybe if you have another comments for the ultim.
It's okay. I think the best. That's why I said the best quality, of course, is the ultim. Okay, the hospital grade. Okay, compared to TR, the hospital is better. But TR also not bad, because TR is the worst one is the low type of material is called PC. Okay, PC. But we are not using PC at all. Okay. So I think hopefully by tonight, I think everybody take the opportunities, okay, to ask some question related to the medical side, okay, because our professor is here, willing to answer your questions, okay, medically questions, okay. Please take the opportunity. It's not often have this opportunity to learn or to ask a professor, okay, for any questions about that, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So let's go to next person who raised the hands. We have Lovejoy Bagoisan. Okay, let's greet her. So hopefully we have related questions tonight. Okay, hello. Good evening.
Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Okay.
Yes, I just want to ask something. If a person who had undergo with operation, is it possible that our product Ionspec can help to uh, to the person to see it again?
So you mean the question is for those who already blind? You mean already blind can wear our specs again?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else about the disease?
Undergo with operation, but because if you had undergo with the operation, then some of veins in your eyes has damage, and it can also help to but I mean, it's possible that he can see or she can see it again.
Sorry for that, sir. First of all, what is his or her disease?
Yeah, his or her. Yeah.
No, what is the disease?
Blind.
No, I know what blind. What's the blind? Why? Glaucoma or cataract or what?
According to her, uh, um, because of most of time using gadgets, then her eyes become have what I mean cataract.
Cataract.
Yep.
So you mean he or she?
She.
She have a cataract, then have operation, right?
Yes.
Then cannot see anymore.
Yeah. The one eye can see anymore.
Pardon?
The left eye can see anymore.
Cannot see anymore. Cannot see anymore, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is a question for professor to answer. Pro?
Yes. Okay. There's a woman. How old is she? And then she has a cataract, undergo operation, and still cannot see.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cataract is not a cause of blindness. Cataract is a temporary cause. After taking out and everything clear in the what we call it eye tract, so actually this person or anybody can see. So please, this blindness is not caused by the cataract, but mostly because of the, something in the macula or the nerve itself. So please clear, stated what is the cause of the blindness. You have to mention the diagnose. Then we can go through with other action, or also using the Ionspec.
According to her, I asked yesterday. According to her, the doctor says that cornea's damaged already.
What? What? What is the doctor said?
Cornea damaged already.
Oh, I see. That's right. Cornea damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That means the cataract is not the cause of blindness, but the cornea is now not clear. So not this person cannot see not because of the cataract, but because the cornea is not clear. Cornea has to be clear. So why damage? It sure have to be stated also. It is now according to the procedure. I have to see the condition of the cornea, then I can explain more. But if just hearing damage of cornea, it doesn't mean anything to the blindness. This person is not blind if the cornea is damaged. This person cannot see because the rays cannot go through cornea to the nerve. This is the physiology. Yeah, the cornea is nothing, just a clear wall, a part of the eye. Yeah, when it is not clear, of course the rays cannot go through. So he has to perform what we call it cornea implantation. Yeah, okay. Based on what your
my question, sir, is if he use or she use our product Ionspec, it's possible that she can see it again.
No. The Ionspec cannot change the condition of the cornea. The cornea has to be exchanged with other clear cornea. After that, the Ionspec will help. You understand what I mean? This person is not blind. This person cannot see. That is different. Why he cannot see? Because the cornea is not clear. So the cornea has to be removed, or cornea has to be given some medical devices. Yeah? The pen of the condition of the cornea have to be stated. We have a lot of medical devices, yeah, or drops or others to make the cornea clear. After that, then Ionspec will have much better. That is my answer.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you, sir, for your question. I think what Professor said is already clear, that need to replace the cornea. Okay, so we go to the next question. We have, wow, a lot of people already raising their hands. Okay, we go to Madam May. Okay, Madam May, good evening. Hello.
Hello. Yes, hi. I'm sorry about that.
Yes, hello. Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me here. And I appreciate Dr. Salomon and Sir Anthony Chin for this presentation. I have this question. In addition to that one that has been asked earlier about the patient who is having a cataract, normally when we do presentation, there are these people who actually ask, how can Ionspec help them with their cataract? How can Ionspec eradicate the cataract from their eyes?
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Yes. After that, I also want to ask this because I have this distributor in Hong Kong, and she has been suffering from vertigo. Now, according to her, when she wear Ionspec, she experienced more dizziness, and now she's also having some headache from her head across to her nape. What I advise is actually for her to stop using the Ionspec for the meantime, and then when she already feel good, then she can again wear it. Is there any a better suggestion to give her?
Okay. Okay, thank you for the questions. I think Professor Salomon, you want to try to answer?
Yes. All right, yeah. For sure, yeah. Why lens of someone being cataract? Because the nourishing the food for the nutrition of the eye is blocked or disturbances. That's why the cells of the lens degenerated and then become cozy, yeah, become white. Okay, then the only things for sure is to take out the lens, then put another clear lens to the place where the old lens was yeah, in the location, the same location. Then the ray can go through. After the operation, then Ionspec can help for more better sight because they need restoration process. It help. But the cataract completely has to be removed. Okay. When you have a very slight cataract, we call it cataract in process. If you don't like to be operated, then we have some ingredients, yeah, drops that not treating but give nourishment to the lens. Yeah. Give the what we call it material that as a food for the lens. Yeah. Then the cells of the lens can be replaced by another healthier cells. So the lens is still clear. This is what about the cataract. Cataract also in process. Yeah. But if the cataract already disturbs your sight, then has to be removed. After remove, then you use Ionspec. It is from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Salamon, for answering the question. I think, Sir Anthony, you have any additionals?
Yep. Okay. For this cataracts, okay. That's why just now the Professor Solomon said that is cataracts. We call it premature and mature. Okay, cataract in progress. Okay, if the doctor said the cataracts is mature, okay, you had to take an operations of that. Okay, to remove the layers. Okay, because of lack of supply of or none of stop of supply of nutrients to that layers. Okay, whenever it's premature, the doctor said, oh, it's not the time to do operation yet. Okay, it's premature cataracts. Okay, you can use our Ionspec. Okay, to help to supply oxygen. As we know, oxygen is a vitamins. So that's why I said just now is a stop or a blockage of supplying nutrients to the eye, to the layers. So this vitamins in the air is a kind of vitamins also eyes. Okay, so that means usually we talk about 30% and below. It's called premature. Okay, if 30% above or 50% is a mature, then you have to go for the operations. Okay, so before the doctor said it's premature, you don't have not time to do operation yet. You can use our Spec. It's a kind of supplying vitamins also to the eyes to help to abolish the cataracts. Okay, and of course, if you after the operation, you have to use our Spec because as I said, every operation there will be some side effect. Okay, to prevent any side effect after the operation, use our Spec. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Anthony, for the answer. I think it's clear enough for answering Madam May's questions. Okay,
and also
I think
the dizziness of the vertigo. Okay, the dizziness of vertigo. Why? Because of the circulations of the blood, as I said in earlier, circulations of the blood, the metabolism. The metabolism of everybody different. Okay, some people feel dizzy and some people not feel dizzy or pain. Okay, what they do is when it's it's got serious, we call it quite a serious vertigo, have to go for medication. Okay, medication plus using the Ionspec, not only Ionspec. Any sickness, any disease, you have to consult and sit for medication first because our product, as I said, is not medicine. Okay, so please find a doctor and treat the vertigo and then use the Ionspec. When it's feel busy or pain, okay, just take it out first, take it out. Okay, after that, if you feel better, put it on again, on and off, on and off, on and off. Okay, then use it, then it will get better. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony, for the additionals. I think it's clear enough to answer all Madam May's question. Okay, Madam May, thank you very much for the question. We can go to the next participant who want to ask. Okay, we go to Sir GR Nazam. Okay, good evening. Hello.
Good evening, Sir Bram. Good evening, Sir Bram.
Good evening, Sir Nazam.
And Professor Salamon. Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is a quick question. Okay. According to the U.S. International Classification of Diseases, there is such diseases that we can get or have by exposure to radiation. Okay. My question is, how can we specifically caught eye diseases through exposure to radiation, especially on our eyes? That is my question, sir, for Professor Salamon.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sir Nazam. Okay, so I think Professor can answer already.
This very simple question. The answer is use spectacles to prevent the dangerous rays who can damage your eyes. It's very simple. I think Mr. Anthony can explain this. Yeah. How to prevent that your eyes is not radiated is using a glass to prevent the rays goes to into your eyes. Please, Mr. Anthony, continue.
Yeah. Thank you for that questions and thank you, Professor, for that answer. So talking about radiations, okay. What type of radiations? There are a lot of radiations. If you're talking about free radical radiations, okay, negative ion will help to neutralize free radical radiation. Okay, but the elements inside the spectacle, okay, it can defend the core the type of the radiation is called EMD, electromagnetic diaphragms radiations. So it all depends what type of radiation. There are so many type of radiations, you see, but all electronic products, all electronics products contain this EMD or this electronic magnetic diaphragm radiations. All type of radiation. So our main function of the Ionspec or other apparatus is to prevent EMD. Of course, for free radical radiations is from a negative ion. Neutralize, not to block or not to disappear or to absorb, but to neutralize. Okay, neutralize the free radical, radiations. I think yes, satisfied with the answer.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your answer, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Nazam, for the question. Okay, cheers. Okay, next we go to the next question from Sir Edwin Watiwat. Okay, let's unmute him. Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
All right, Sir Edwin, please, your question.
Yes, sir. I've been using for my eyeglasses for almost, I think it's 20 years. But my glasses is 150 on the other side and 150 on my other side. So that is considered 150. But my question is, for more than 20 years using my eyeglass with 150, something like that, I would like also to know, because I'm planning to buy an eyewear, but there is some specific ion, something like that, what, for 16 different kinds of eyeglass coming from the MGI products.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. May I continue your question?
Okay. Can you please advise me what is the proper because I do understand that there is 16 different kinds of eyewear. There is no specification or what?
Oh, so you mean you want to ask us which of the frame that's suitable for you from all of these types? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Sir Anthony, I think you can answer.
All frames are suitable, depending on which one you like. Because why? All the benefits, all the ingredients are all the same. Okay.
Oh, the same benefits?
Yeah, benefits and all the elements are the same.
Oh, it's nice.
Okay, so it depends on what model you like only.
Is it possible that for almost 20 years I have my 150 in my eyes, but is it possible that they are going to go back to the normal vision of my eyes?
It's impossible. It's impossible. I can go back. It's impossible.
So for normal.
For prevention, as I said now, it's for prevention. Prevention what? 150. Okay, maybe you started in maybe 50 or 100 only, right?
Yes.
Then every time it's increase back.
Yeah.
So when you use our Ionspec, okay, the best benefit, the most powerful benefit is to maintain the power of the eyes. Okay, not increasing.
Just only to
maintain. Okay.
Just only to maintain for 150, not they are going to remove going down.
No, nothing can be removed. Okay, unless you go for LASIK.
Oh.
Okay, unless you go for
so LASIK. just to maintain only my my vision.
Yeah, maintenance is very, very important. Okay, if you every time you go up to later on to 250, 500, 400, then other eye diseases will come. Okay, high power, high degree will cause also glaucoma. You know,
something like that. But what can you say about the other distributor that if I'm going to use the eyewear, they are going to decrease the vision of my eyes from 150 going down, going to 20, something like that, or to normal. It's not.
No such thing, no such thing. Okay, it may go down a little bit. It may go down a little bit after you relax the eyes muscle.
Oh yes.
Okay, but not back to normal. Impossible.
Oh, at least I understand right now.
Okay. So the best
because because there's some people asking me about it.
No. The most best thing is for prevention. Prevention of getting the myopia getting higher. You know. So you always maintain that degree. Okay. Not getting higher and higher again.
Okay, thank you so much for the response, and of course, I would like also to thanks for the MGI products, especially the Nano Cup, and of course the Therapy Socks, because I've been using for so many times. Thank you so much. Thank you for the answer.
No, I think tonight we are asking about the products. Okay, maybe you want to asking about the products knowledge or the benefits. Maybe next we have a product training session. That is it. So today is we are more on the eye disease, how to prevent, how to overcome eye disease. Okay, as we have a very a specialist here for your special answer question also. So don't waste the chance to answer all those special questions about the eye disease and how to prevent and how to overcome it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Anthony. Okay, I think let's go to the next question. We have Miss Ma'am Imelda de los Reyes. Oh, good evening, Ma'am. Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
All. Thank you for the very informative presentation and discussion. So my question is regarding pterygium. So do you have any recommended length of use, if it is for months or years, so that the pterygium may be treated? And the other question is on the maintenance of this Ionspec. How to maintain, if there is a warranty on our Ionspec. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Imelda, for your question. I think we go to the professor first before we go further for what Ionspec can do for pterygium. I think Professor Solomon can explain more about this disease, because this pterygium is very common. Okay, very common. Many people get this kind of disease. Okay, Professor Solomon?
All right. Yes, that's right. Pterygium is very common, but hopefully you don't have it.
Yes.
Okay. Up until now, there are no absolutely clearance explanation why you have pterygium. But pterygium still appear from time to time, and then by convention, all the ophthalmologists, all pterygium have to be removed. And there are many techniques to make the pterygium no more appear or cure after operation. And after the operation, this is the role of Ionspec to make a condition that the edge of the pterygium is no more developed to have another pterygium. So once again, pterygium up until now nobody understand why it's appear. Yeah, there's a lot of theory, but still happen. And the most important thing, don't make the pterygium develop until to the center of your cornea. That make you, meaning you cannot see clearly. So before it comes into the center of the cornea, we have to remove it. It's very simple and very easy removing, because it is creeping to the cornea. The pterygium comes from the edge of the eyeball, conjunctiva, and then creeping to the cornea. Why it's like that? That's why nobody understands up until now. But the only one thing is have to remove After that, we wear Ionspec to prevent the pterygium no more appear. I hope my answer give my presentation, my explanation give the answer to your question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Salamon, for your explanation about pterygium. Okay, Sir Anthony, any additionals for pterygium?
For pterygium, actually, it's a bit common eye disease, one of common, but it's not dangerous at all. But it's not dangerous, but
medication and surgery, and then Ionspec will help to maintain the condition of the glaucoma. I give it to Mr. Anthony. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Can you repeat the questions again, Ram?
Okay, the question is, can we suggest a glaucoma patient to try first our products if he is already scheduled for an operation within the week?
Okay, just now as I mentioned, okay, whenever a doctor instructed or asked to have operation, he or she need to have the operations. Okay, as the glaucoma is a disease that cannot be cured, and glaucoma actually have two types of, I don't know what type of glaucoma that he or she having. They are open angle or angle closer of glaucoma, and also so many types of glaucoma. They have secondary glaucoma, they have pigmentary glaucoma, they have pseudophiliative glaucoma, they have a traumatic glaucoma, they have a neovascular glaucoma, have the cornea endothelia syndrome glaucoma, have the uveitic glaucoma, so many types of glaucoma. Okay, so the doctor advised to have operations. He or she need to go for operation. After that, then use the medicine together with Ionspec. Okay, usually doctor will give the eye drop for controlling the pressure, the blood pressure of the eyes. So need to wear the Ionspec and need to use the eye drop also. Don't stop the eye drop until the doctor asks you to stop it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony, for the answer, and Professor Salamon also for the answer. Let's go to the next question. Okay. I think this one is from Nazam. How does daily dose of radiation may cause certain eye disease? I think this is Professor Salamon can answer.
Please read the question again.
Okay. How does daily dose of radiation may cause certain eye disease?
No, there is never any research to get the decision on radiation to make an eye disease.
There is no relationship between the radiation and
because
the eye disease.
It's very dangerous. Very dangerous to make a human being as a rabbit. As a rabbit, then that is against the ethical. I'm a researcher international level, and this is against the ethical. That's why I cannot answer, and there will be no research how much radiation can to make eyes into disturbances. This is my answer.
Okay, thank you, Professor Salmon, for the answer. Okay, so Anthony, no additionals?
Can you repeat the questions again? Sorry.
Okay, how does daily dose of radiation may cause certain eye disease?
When you talk about radiations, as I said just now, okay, what kind of radiations? Okay, there are so many types of radiations. So our Ionspec, the main purpose, okay, is to prevent or to reduce the EMD, the electromagnetic difference radiations. Okay, so you talk about other radiation. That's what Professor Tolman said. There's no research, okay, no research that any device, okay, will reduce or prevent any radiations. Okay, but specify in MGI products, it's called EMD. Okay, EMD, electromagnetic difference radiations. So you have to differentiate what type of radiations. For other radiations, that's why there is no research on this yet. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Anthony, Professor Salmon, for the answer. We go to the next question here. Okay, we have a question. Okay, I wear Nanospec for 1 year, but last month when I checked regular to the doctor, my eye pressure became 40. How could it be? Thank you, sir. Okay, I think Professor Salamun can answer. Is it possible like this?
Once again, glaucoma is appear mostly after 40 years age, and then it is creeping. Up until now, there is no procedure, to understand, to detection about glaucoma. There's no what we call it, clinical science. Glaucoma actually mostly founded after it's late. That's why we have a glaucoma society foundation who explain the peoples about glaucoma. So they have to take care because glaucoma never give any sign. If it is already appear 40, then I'm very surprised that you got 40, but you don't have any size and what is the clinical sign. But if you connected using device like spectacles related to your glaucoma, it's not true. Glaucoma comes heritage, and then it comes creeping bit by bit, little by little. That's it, my explanation. So lucky that then you got to doctor and have your eye pressure IOP 40. But I'm very surprised this 40 millimeter mercury doesn't mean anything to you. Other people up 20 it's already dizzy and eye burn, whatever lah. The early clinical sign of glaucoma. I hope my explanation answers your question. Thank you.
Okay, Sir Anthony, any additionals? Thank you, Professor Salamun.
Yeah, as I said, glaucoma is a sickness that cannot be cured. Okay, so if you could go to 40, I don't know if the measurement is correct or not. Okay, because as Professor Solomon said, if you until 20 and above, okay, with 25, 30, I think you cannot stand it anymore. Okay, you feel your head is going to burst. Okay, like your iceberg like going to come out. You see? Okay, so whenever I said if use our Ionspec, whenever they use Ionspec, they need to use the medication, combine the medication with the doctor, and never stop the eye drop also. Okay, maybe this person never get the medication from the doctor and use only Ionspec only. That is impossible. Okay, have to combine medications and our devices. Okay, that means combine the technology of biomedical and biotechnology. Okay, not only one. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony and Professor Salmon for the answer. We go to the next question. Let's go fast. Okay, from Nazam again. Does the plastic material on our lenses have any expiration? I think this one, Sir Anthony can answer fast.
What you mean the plastic expiration? You mean the elements implanted, right? Element implanted, no expirations. That's why we have the insurance QBE, ensure that the elements will be there forever, even though it's broken or it break. Okay, but not the plastic. No insurance. Nobody will insure the plastic. Okay, only the elements. It contain the element. It will be lifetime. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Anthony. Okay, let's go to the next question. By wearing hospital-grade eyewear can help reduce eye floaters. I think Professor Solomon can describe first what is floater eye, why it's happening. Thank you.
Once again, I would like to show my pictures.
Your eyeballs.
Yes,
eyeballs.
eyeball.
Okay, I think.
Yeah, I'm doing this now. Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can see, you see the picture of a normal eye?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Look at the this one, like this one. Yeah. This is macula, where your rays will be developed, become a picture. There's coming the rays through cornea, lens, and then through these devices, what we call it vitreous body. Yeah, vitreous body, a gel, yeah, consists of gel and nourishment. The cells of the gel became degenerated and become like a dot, black dot. These black dot are in all over this. But when it is heavy and going down like this, will deteriorated the side track, this side track. So then you will see this black dot. That's why this is what the floater means. Yeah, actually, maybe Mr. Anthony or myself or Bram has already floaters, but still in the periphery, not in the central, so we cannot see. Then we cannot understand that we have floaters. So you see floaters when these degenerated cells of this aqueous body is coming in this location. Okay. Now we have medical devices, yeah, drops, yeah, who can release the floaters, the dots, yeah. And then if it is full, yeah, then you cannot see. We have also technical. We put some siring, through siring. The siring will cut all the floaters, yeah, and the other siring will put vitreous, artificial vitreous body. So your aquasomor become clear again. I hope you understand the process. It's very easy now because the technology is very advanced, yeah. But 40 years ago, it's no good. But now it doesn't mean. We have many doctors who can, and we are high specialized for this technical exchange of the whole vitreous by another artificial vitreous. That is my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Salmon. Okay, Sir Anthony, any additionals for photo eye?
Yeah, of course, our products have been proven that have helped so many photo eyes, including myself. Okay, but photo eyes again is eye disease that cannot be cured actually. I mean, but now with new technology, maybe there are some medications process that cure photo eyes, as what Professor Solomon said. But of course, definitely, Ionspec have helped a lot of people with photo eyes problem. Okay, to reduce, not to abolish or to eliminate the photo eyes, but to reduce, because photo eyes is quite a disturbance. Although it doesn't cause any pain or what, but it's quite troublesome, it's quite disturbance. Okay, so the best thing, of course, nutrition of eyes is very important. Proper food for the eyes is very important also. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Anthony, for your answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. We have, okay, this one is a good question from Rosel E. Ebenes. I was using Ionspec about average 4 hours only, but when I began using it more than 8 hours a day for about 10 days, my vision got more blurry. Is it just a phase, or will my vision improve later, or how? Okay, I think, will we answer, Professor Salmon, Sir Anthony?
No, Mr. Anthony.
Okay. I think first of all, we have to know whether you have any eye disease or not. Okay, we have to know you have myopia, or you have any eye disease, short-sightedness or long-sightedness, or astigmatism, or any other disease. We have to know first. Okay, when you're using 4 hours, okay, you don't feel anything or you feel better, but after 8 hours you feel blur. Are you using your eyes for continuously for 8 hours? Okay, if you're using your eyes for continuously for 8 hours and watching the handphone, the cell phone, or the computer, any device also wouldn't help. As I said, okay, you have to take a rest. Okay, don't overuse your eyes. Even though you're using Ionspec, okay, still need to take care of your eyes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony, for your answer. Next question. I'm using Ionspec, but the first day of wearing, I got lost bowel movement, or LBM. Is it the effect of wearing the Ionspec, or maybe it's just a coincidence? I'm thinking this is a process of detoxification. Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah. Different people will have different side effects of using Ionspec. Depend on the personal metabolism of the body or the eyes. See? It all depends. Different people. Some people use it for you feel nothing, but when you feel something that you are not comfortable with your eyes, that mean purposely your eyes have some problem. Okay, your eyes have some problem. So my advice is go for check out with the eye specialist doctor first. Okay, you check out first. Maybe previously you don't use Ionspec. Okay, you don't feel any effect. Okay. But after you use your Spec, there is some effect. That means maybe there is some problem with your eyes. So better go and check out first, properly first. Any problem or not with your eyes. Thank you.
Okay. Next, we go for the next question. Is Nanospec can reduce the grade of the eyes as well as increase bright side?
I think that one I answer already.
Yeah, I think you already answer. Okay, I think we just skip it. Okay. This one also. Is there a treatment for a macular degeneration? How bad will it be if you acquire it at early age of 40? I think this one, Professor Solomon, is the right person to answer.
Yeah. If someone have a macular degeneration, it doesn't mean only the macula. Degeneration is all over the body. So if you have early, less than 40 years, we are thinking about like in the immunology. Yeah, why? Because in nature, all the cells will be replaced up until you die, but the replacement will be less and less according to the age, because the system already no more already old, aging. So degeneration is related with age. If before 40, we believe that the degeneration starting at 40 for men and 35 for the ladies, mostly by the hormone. And then now we are thinking about immunology. If your degeneration start early, then it is then your age. Then you have to check in laboratory the immunology parameters. Now laboratory is very advanced. So my answer is, if you have macular degeneration, doesn't mean only in macula, but also in other part of your body. And macular degeneration right now we can prevent, but once it's degenerated, it's end, because the cell is died. And then after this, Ionspec maybe can help to prevent the degeneration itself. I hope Dr. Anthony can answer this. Thank you.
Sure. That's like everybody, any parts of our organs, any parts of organ in the body will face degenerations. Nobody can avoid that. When we're getting older, every part of our body will be degenerated. You see? So for taking care of the eyes, of course, using our Ionspec, as I said, Ionspec produce more oxygen to your eyes. When produce more oxygen to your eyes, that means what? That means more oxygen to your cell, the eye cell, the body cell, the cell of the body. So if we slow down the degenerations of the cell, okay, so those, it can activate also those old cell, okay, activate the weak cell of the body, including the eyes. So Ionspec is another apparatus of the MGI is very helpful for this, for the generations of the cell. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony, for your answer, and Professor Salmon also for the answer. Okay, we have a good question right now related to the eye disease. It's from YouTube. Okay, Rizky Naji. He asked, I will any questions to Mr. Prof. Salamon. First question, are those with glaucoma at higher risk to develop cataracts? Second question, how will cataract surgery affect the glaucoma? Thank you for your help, Professor.
Yeah, this is a very good question. Two questions with one answer. Both glaucoma and cataract influence each other. Both glaucoma and cataract influence each other. Cataract can produce glaucoma, glaucoma can produce cataract. That's the answer. That's why in our case, we make surgery for those two diseases. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor Salamon. Okay, Sir Anthony, any additionals?
Yeah, that's true. Glaucoma and cataracts are like brother and sister. Okay, like brother and sister. Okay, some you have cataract, serious cataract. Okay, will be gradually become glaucoma. Glaucoma also. Okay, if you don't take care properly, also cataract can occur also. Thank you.
Okay, so I think that was a great question from Rizky Naji. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Rizky Naji, for your question. Okay, let's go to the next question here. Okay, sir, can I use the Nano Ionspec while wearing contact lenses? If yes, is the effectivity still the same or will be less effective in treating my eyes? I have myopia, the grade are both 400.
Yeah, you can use it, no problem. So that's why, if what you use contact lens or what, because why glaucoma, as I said just now, it provides more oxygen to neutralize your eyes. Okay, so your eye won't get dry easily. Actually, using contact lens, you have maybe caused by infections. You know, so we have Nano Silver. Okay, that can eliminate bacteria. You know, so it's very helpful. No problem and wearing Ionspec while using contact lens. Thank you.
Okay, next question we have from Miss Gracie Chin. Okay, she asks, hi sir, one of our customers complained that since she started using Ionspec, her eyes got swollen. Is it still part of her transition period from regular eyewear or Ionspec?
Okay, as I said, whenever you use any other products, you feel any effect like your eye swollen, okay, definitely there is something wrong. So go for checkup first, seek medications from the specialist, and weigh our Ionspec together. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the answer. Next, we go to the next question. This one for Professor Salamon again. This question is for Dr. Salamon. What is the best advice for every person that he or she can have or maintain a healthy eyes without any worry of having any eye disease?
Up until now, yeah, we have what we call it conventionally decision, and then I explain like this. Okay, a baby up until 5 years, they all cannot see. They all see blur. When they become 5 years old, yeah, the eyesight is established 100%, has to be 100%, no way. And then if you bring your child or children and have eye inspection, and they got myopia, mostly myopia, yeah, it will develop until 23 years old, up until minus 21, if you don't take care on it. That's why someone who has no problem of eyesight, they can continue up until 20 years old, and after that, up until 40 years old. Then in 20 years old, you can have what we call it presbyopia. In this case, you have to be detected by the doctor, not by yourself. And then if you have something with your eyes at 40 years old, you have to go to doctor every 6 months. That is the international agreement. Yeah. Once again, if you have a children in 5 years old, go and take a examination of eyesight. If it is clear, it's all right. Go on. Take it after every 6 years. Yeah, every 6 years. Okay. Now we have television. The best distance is no less than 4 meters. Please sit 4 meters from the television screen. Now you have computer. Please read computer 40 centimeters. In 40 centimeter distance, your eyes in a rest position. If you're nearer, we have accommodation. If it's far, it's also another accommodation. So 40 centimeter is the best we all association of in the world decided. Yeah. Once again, that's why if you go to the public school, yeah, in elementary school, the distance from wall to wall is 6 meters. Why? Because 6 meters is where the eyes of the children in a rest position. That is all. Now about nutrition. If you have some like eye sightness, yeah, nearsightedness, then there is minerals, yeah, who can help in metabolism of your physiology of the eye. Yeah. Then take vegetables with color. If less than 5 years old, you have lack of vitamin A, it's very dangerous because vitamin A is a vitamin who take in the process being normal up until 100% in the year of 5 of every children. That's why in Indonesia, yeah, we give vitamin A pills, yeah, to the less than 5 years old children because it children under 5 years old, because in Indonesia balita di bawah 5 tahun, under 5 years old, is very important. This is decided by the WHO. So if you cannot cut all my explanation, we can give what we call it internal I mean personal relation. Yeah? I will type for you what you have to do to prevent eye disease for your eyes, and glass with color that will reduce the sharpness of the sunlight, and then you can also prevent from the dust. The dust also dangerous to your eyes. Yeah? That is what we call it, to prevent your eyes in a healthy condition always. I hope my explanation is enough for you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Professor Solomon, for your answer. Any additionals for Sir Anthony?
Yes, actually, just now early in this presentations, as I said, if you can practice the 20-20-20 rules that is recommended also by WHO, okay, it's a big help also to take care the health of your eyes. But of course, a lot of some of the eye diseases are inherited or genetic. Okay, like the myopia also it can be inherited or is a genetic. Okay, so eye disease usually they have two ways. Okay, genetic or environmental. Okay, genetic is you inherit from your parents or your ancestor, like glaucoma also. Okay, myopia also. If your both parents have 400 degrees and above, then the kids will inherit myopia, also very high risk of inherited myopia. Okay, environmental, of course, environmental, like you're using your eyes too much, environment, the pollution, so everything will affect. Okay, so if you can take care of your eyes properly, like 2020 rules. Okay, I mean the environment is good, the air is fresh and clear and clean, and also you take nutrients, good nutrients for your eyes. I think that will help a lot to take care of your eyes and to prevent a lot of eye disease. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Anthony, for the additionals. Okay, let's go to the next question. Hello, good evening. I just want to ask if you would recommend Ionspec for patients who suffer from retinitis pigmentosa, those who are considered blind specifically. Thank you. I think Professor Salamun can answer first. What is retinitis pigmentosa?
Okay. Can I have the pictures? My assistant. Yeah. Okay. You see the brown parts of the eye. This. Okay. As I told you, eyes consist of 3 layers of derm. Yeah. Ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. This is mesoderm. This retina. This is related with nerve. Yeah. This is process of electron and chemical. But this consists also of cells. We don't understand why the cell of skin appear in the retina. We don't understand up until now. And it's also inherited. But it's related to the chromosome also. So retinitis pigmentosa, retinitis means there is something developed, but not in the good way in retina. Retinitis, yeah. There is something progress in the retina, not in the proper way. Pigmentosa means pigment. Pigment is the what we call dark part of the cells of skin, yeah, that appear in the retina. Why it is happen? Up until now, we don't understand. And very unfortunately, I patient some patient of this, they become blind bit by bit. Actually, after 40 years, they're total blindness. But before they got total blind, their eyesight will be less and less. Yeah, less and less, and it's starting from 20 years old up until up. That is what we call it retinitis pigmentosa. When I was in Soviet Union, yeah, I studied this retinitis pigmentosa. We try to influence the process of the pigmentation of the retina. But I'm very happy to know that now we have a device that based on frequency. So they're playing in the frequency. MGI playing in the ion. So that's the difference. I hope, I don't know, Mr. Anthony, maybe you can explain about the influence of MGI device by ion to the retinitis pigmentosa. But my explanation is that this is heritage, then it process that the cells of retina became pigmented. That means the cell retina cannot act as what they have to. because it's pigmented. Pigment is in the skin. Retina actually has no skin, so it will disturbance the eye sightness. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Salmon. Sir Anthony, any additionals for this retinitis pigmentosa, and would you recommend Ionspec for this?
Sure, of course. Ionspec is for prevention and help eye disease. Okay, as I said, it produces vitamins A, and then this retinitis pigmentosa is a damage actually in the back wall of the retina. Is it? And this also is it causes a severe vision impairment. Okay, then it's actually this type of disease is very hard to cure. Okay, it can start at a young age. Okay, also it can start about 40 years and above. So this is one of the eye disease that until now is quite difficult to cure, and I can say it cannot be cured. So please beware of it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Anthony, for your answer. Okay, next we go to next question is from, who is this? Okay, sir, I have another question. Can those patients with nystagmus from birth benefit from Nano Ionspec eyewear, and what are the benefits they can get from wearing the Ionspec eyewear? Okay, maybe I type in the word so Professor Solomon and Sir Anthony can read it. Okay, this is the question. Professor Solomon and Sir Anthony, I have another question. Can those patients with nystagmus from birth benefit from Nano Ionspec eyewear, and what are the benefits they can get from wearing the Ionspec eyewear? Okay, I think Sir Professor Solomon can answer first.
Okay. Nystagmus is a condition where the eyeball moving without any what to call it, without no, nystagmus is a condition where the eyeball always moving. Yeah, up until now we also don't understand why it happened, and then well, it is inherited also. That's why this is one of the conditions that the eye doctor still cannot fully 100% can cover the condition. Sorry.
Okay. Anything else, Professor?
No, it's all right. This is.
Okay. Okay, so Anthony, any additionals for us?
Yeah, this disease again, one disease, very serious disease that cannot be cured actually. So is the eyeball is an uncontrolled movement of the eyeball. Okay, so up to now, scientists and doctors also still don't know the exact answer of what is the cause and how it's happened. You see, so this is quite a serious eye disease, usually since birth. Okay, since birth, and of course our Ionspec, we cannot say how it will help. Okay, you can try. Okay, see what happens. Okay, maybe to reduce it, but not to cure. It cannot be cured. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony and Professor Salmon. Okay, I think this is the last question that we have tonight. Sir Anthony, for everyone's clarification about half spec and full spec, I heard that there is no such thing, but I think everyone is confused about it.
Okay, so this question I think comes since years ago. Okay, during our product presentations. Okay, during even some distributor even message me asking about this. Okay, there is no such of half spec or full spec. I don't know who invented these words. You know. So what we mean by half spec is maybe the price of 3.9 and with the price of 7.8. Okay, so the difference of the price because of what? Because of different model. Okay, we have different designer fee we pay. Same again, different materials. Maybe we have the TR and the autumn material. Of course, autumn is definitely is 7/8, or you call it the full spec. And then those eyewear with material like stainless steel, like aluminium, like titanium, definitely is 7/8. So the difference is there, but the benefits and the elements are all the same, only different on the material. Okay, the plastic material and also the metal parts of the spec. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Anthony. And the last one, are you saying that since myopia can only be prevented by the products, am I right to understand that someone needs to replace the lens to continue the use of Ionspec?
Yeah, sure. That's why I said, whenever you have any eye diseases, okay, then when you use our Ionspec, please, okay, you change your lens, okay, according to the levels of the eye disease, like the myopia. Okay, you have 400, 200, so what you have to go to the optic shops and change the lens. Otherwise you cannot see. You see, because our lens is neutral, no power at all. You see, so you go and change. That's why I advise all of our distributor, you have customer or yourself have a problem, change the lens, okay, according to the power of the eyes, and also ask for anti-blue lens. Okay, this is protected from the blue ray. Okay, because blue ray is now a very harmful substance that always occurs on all the gazette. Okay, the gazette cause a lot of eyes problem. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer, Sir Anthony. Okay, we have another question who raising hand. Okay, let's greet Sir Delia Galvo. Sir or ma'am here?
I think we have. I think this is the last question, Bram.
Yeah, I think this will be the very last questions. Okay.
I don't mind if there is a lot of questions, but we have to do it in Manila.
The very last question from Delia Galvo. I already unmuted. Hello, sir or madam, can you please unmute your mic? Please click the unmute button that I sent to you so that you can speak on your mic. Okay, hello. Please click on unmute button that I sent to you. The unmute button, sir. It appearing when I click the unmute, and there will be a pop-up appear in your screen to unmute the mic. Just click on the unmute. Okay, are you? Is it possible to click the unmute, sir?
Or maybe
okay.
you cannot unmute, then you can type. You can type. Never mind. We wait for you.
Yeah, if you cannot unmute it, then you just type in the Zoom chat so that we can wait for you. Okay, just type there.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, okay. Finally, we can hear your voice.
Yes. Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I am glaucoma patient. I am blind for 28 years. But now I am using MGI Nanospec. Hello, ma'am. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, can. Loud and clear, ma'am.
Okay. When I use this eyewear, Nanospec, my eyes was open but cannot see yet. But before, my right eyes is already closed. But when I use the Nanospec, Ionspec, for 8 months, my right eye is already open. Okay, that's why I thank God for using Ionspec, for giving us this Ionspec. Before, my ophthalmologist keep on giving me eye drops, but it cannot give me a full remedy. But now, my pain was already diminished. Stop my pain, my eyes pain no more. So the redness of my eyes was totally removed, unlike before. That's why I'm thanking MGI for giving us this Ionspec. It helps a lot. And I have a friend who is already suffering from a glaucoma patient. He's always suffering eye pain. So for how many years? 5 years. But she was able to avail free eyewear from MGI. Then he's already suffering or experiencing good life, always happy because the pain of his eye was removed. That's why I am very much thankful to God and to MGI. It really helps my patient because I am a physical therapist. I have a pterygium patient using MGI Nanospec for only 1 month. The pterygium was removed, was healed, or healed really because she has a testimony. That's why I am thanking MGI. I am asking everyone to use this Ionspec. It helps me a lot, especially I am a glaucoma patient. That's why it really helps me. It relieves pain and it relieves tired. I could not explain, and I am so thankful to God. I am already happy because before, as if I have no more hope, but now, well, I'm so happy because I'm already experiencing a very, very good life. But I am also expecting someday I can see because my eyes is already open. No more pain. Thank you, Sir Anthony Chin and Sir Captain Caproy Rivera, and to all of you there. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you very much, Ma'am Delia, for the testimony. Can everybody give an applause to this person, to Ma'am Delia? This is very inspiring testimony. Hopefully, for all glaucoma patients out there who are listening to these testimonies, can have a new hope that actually we have a good products that can help them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, God bless you, ma'am. Hopefully, our products is still give more and more benefits to your health.
Yes,
and you can share to all of your patients.
Yes, because sir, I am therapist. All my patients, almost 90% of my patients are using this medical eyewear. Ionspec. Thank you so much.
God bless you, Ma'am Delia. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Once again for your testimony. It's really, really great testimony, and I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, hopefully hopefully your story may inspire a lot of people, especially for those who are in the Zoom meeting tonight. Okay, once again, thank you very much. God bless. All right, I think that's all for today's presentation to Sir Anthony and Professor, and also Caproy, on behalf of the MGI Club International. Okay, MGI Club International management. Okay, what I would like to say, thank you very much for all the support to Professor Salamon as our speaker today. Okay, jangan bosan-bosan, Prof. Okay, and also to Sir Anthony Chin, thank you so much for your time. Any last words for the participants from you, sir?
Okay, once again, thanks again to all of you for attending these presentations, especially to our Philippines management under Cap Roy Rivera. So organizing these events. Hopefully, we will have more this type of seminars ahead. Actually, since 2019, I did plan to have a trip with our professor to Manila. Okay, from Manila to Thailand again, and make it a routine event at least 3 or 6 months once, having eyes-to-eyes presentation with all the distributors. Hopefully, in a short period, the pandemic will be over. Then, of course, I will bring him over to the Philippines and other countries. Don't worry, okay? And the professor is keep asking me when I want to bring him around. So he missed the ones that miss the Filipino foods, Filipinos nice view, and other country too. Okay, and of course, thanks to our distributor from Thailand too. I think today they are in also, and from Indonesia also. Okay, hopefully we have very soon have another events like this. Maybe more on Q&A. I think a lot of people are exciting of Q&A. We have a special event on Q&A for the next coming event. So once again, thank you very much. Maraming salamat po sa mabuhay to everybody, and see you all again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Anthony, for your final speech to us. And last but not least, I would like to please our CEO, MGI Philippines CEO, Sir Caproy Rivera. Maybe you have any last speech before we close this event. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Bram. So first of all, thank you so much, Professor Salamon, and then Sir Anthony Chin for having this special event tonight. And to all na nandito from around the world. So I hope na we can educate so many people as we want with what we have tonight. So it's very informative with this tonight's event, with of course the professor and the doctor, and of course with our CEO Global. It's very inspiring to us to be more credible to tell to other people what we can do or what our Ionspec can do to them. So don't stop educating ourselves, because education is of course is a necessary tool to all of us. Thank you so much, and good evening once again.
All right, thank you, Caproy, for your final speech for tonight's event. Thank you very much for all your support also, Caproy. So we can successfully help this online seminar. Thank you so much, Caproy, for all of support. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much. Okay, to all participants who coming join to our Zoom meeting tonight. On behalf of all management team of MGI Club Global, I wanted to say thank you very much for participating. Okay, we would like to apologize if there is any disadvantage from this event. So hopefully we can have more better and more presentation for coming event ahead. So okay, so we will have another event. Maybe like just what Sir Anthony said, we will have a more Q&A event in the future event. Okay, so just stay tuned with MGI Club Global. Stay tuned with any announcement in your messenger group. Okay, so once again, maraming salamat po, and see you in the next event. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much. See you in the next event. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you very much.